and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name's Taylor. I'm your girl for all things Youngla and Youngla For Her. I do try-on hauls for every single drop. So if you have any questions, I got all the answers. Welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be going over the new Youngla For Her drop. This is going to be the new Legacy Seamless Spring Collection. Tons of beautiful, beautiful spring colors. As you can see right there. We're gonna be going over every single piece. We're gonna be doing squat test, cellulite coverage, go over sizing, go over everything that you may possibly need to know before this drop goes live. This drop will be going live 11th, so this Friday at 12 p.m. PST, 2 p.m. CST, and 3 p.m. EST. So as always, have your calendars marked, your alarm set. I always share a countdown the day of launch over on my Instagram story, so be sure to go check that out. You can always turn on the notifications for that, and it will remind you the day of launch when the launch is live, in case you need a little extra reminder. I know I do. All right, and before we get too far into this try-on haul, and I completely forget to mention it, let's go over my measurement. I am 5'8", I'm about 155 pounds. My measurements are 36, 29, 42. And I, of course, will be sharing what sizes I choose to get in every single piece from the drop. All right, and the very first item that we're gonna be going over are the new one and only Youngla For Her jerseys. This is the first time that Youngla For Her has had a jersey. Now, I know we've had a ton of other jerseys in the past from the men's side, but this one's for the girlies. Now in these jerseys, you are going to get 4 different colorways. I have the navy colorway on here. You're also going to get a black, white, and olive colorway in these. Now in these jerseys, I do choose to get a size extra large. I personally prefer a more oversized fit for jerseys, just for styling options, being able to tuck them into leggings and whatnot. So this is how a size extra large looks with it styled with some leggings. However, if I untuck it, it does kind of add a little bit of length. So this is a true extra large on me. And then on all of the jerseys, you are going to get the same 14 print on the front, on the sleeves, and then we're going to get the same Youngla design on the back. It's just gonna come on different colorways. All right, and next up, we're gonna go over the new Legacy Seamless leggings. These, of course, are going to fit and feel just like the seamless leggings that we've had in the past. However, these are going to be in new spring colors. You're gonna get them in 3 different colorways. You're gonna get this gorgeous magenta, which is like a hot pink colorway that I have on here. And then you're also going to get them in a green and black colorway, which I do have in the shorts. In these leggings, I do choose to size down to a size medium. I'm typically a size large in all things Youngla For Her. However, all of the legacy pieces in the previous legacy collection, I am a size medium. It honestly fits me best. So I do suggest sizing down if you are in between sizes on all of these shorts and leggings in this collection. All right, and bringing you guys down that we can go over all the details on the leggings. Like I said, I am a size medium, and this is how a medium fits on me. You are going to get your typical booty scrunch that you got on the last legacy seamless collection, and you are going to get that nice V tapering seam. All right, and going over cellulite coverage and squat proof test on the leggings, I do only have the magenta color. However, on the shorts, I do have all colorways, so we'll be able to go ahead and test the squat proofness and cellulite proofness on all of those in a minute. But I did want to go ahead and go over the leggings just because you get a little extra coverage on the legs. Now, typically I do go for black leggings. That way I make sure no cellulite is ever showing. However, I went outside of my box and I did want to test out the magenta colorway. Now I can see just like the tiniest bit of rippling here. However, it's not nearly as bad as if I was just bare skin. So these definitely provide a little bit of compression and a little bit of cellulite coverage. So you're gonna get the maximum amount of coverage out of the black. I don't think the black would show. I do think just because I went for a crazy color like pink, I can just see slight rippling, but nothing that truly bothers me. Going into the squat test on these, I'm not seeing anything come through. If you were, you were probably gonna see it like right along there. So with that squat test, I do think that these are going to be squat proof. Now keep in mind that I do only have nude underwear on underneath these. That's all I ever wear under any of my athletic wear, just to play it safe. However, these are thick enough. I think even if you wore colorful underwear, you would be just fine. All right, and next up we have the new Legacy Flex Bra. These are probably some of my favorite bras that Youngla For Her has ever put out. Absolutely love the thinner straps on these. Being a more broad-shouldered girl, usually thinner straps just kind of accentuate your shoulders a little bit more. And then on the back of these sports bras, they are a true razorback. I love the coverage of these. I love the lightweight feeling of these. They are a buttery, soft material. They feel amazing on the skin. Now with all of the Flex sports bras, you are going to get removable cup pads built in. You can either choose to leave those in, take those out, whatever you prefer. In these Flex sports bras, I did choose to stick to my typical size medium, and honestly, I love the way that they feel. Now I will say that these straps do not have any adjustable bits to them like the previous Legacy did. So with these sports bras, you are going to get them in 5 different colorways. I of course have on the magenta here, but you're also going to get them in a black colorway, a white colorway, a pink colorway, and a green colorway. And then this time around, Youngla For Her is actually giving us 2 different sports bras. So I just went over the Flex sports bra. You can get the seamless sports bra. Now these two I wanted to hold up on hangers right by each other. That way you could kind of see the difference in coverage. As you can see, the straps are a bit thicker on both the front and the back. And on the seamless, you do get a little bit thicker of a band. So this one is going to be just slightly more supportive. So for my girls that are bigger chested and you need just a little bit more support, I would definitely lean more towards the seamless bra than the Flex bra. However, if you do want a lighter support sports bra, the Flex is perfect. And then really quickly wanted to throw on the seamless sports bra. That way you guys could see how it fits on me. As you can see, these straps are a bit thicker. I have a bit more coverage up top and the band underneath is a bit more of a long line band. Now with these sports bras, you are also going to get removable cut pads. So you can either choose to leave them in, take them out, whichever you prefer. And then this is how the back of the sports bra is going to look on the new Legacy seamless bras. Again, in these sports bras, I did choose to stick to my typical size medium and I'm glad I did. I would stay true to size with these sports bras. Now you are going to get these sports bras in 4 different colorways. I do have on the pink here, but you're also going to get it in the magenta, green, and black colorway. All right, and now moving on to a new Legacy seamless shorts. Again, the same thing as the leggings. These shorts are going to fit and feel exactly like the previous Legacy shorts that we've gotten. I went ahead and brought out some of the old Legacy seamless just so that we could compare and contrast. As you can see, both the stitching, the butt scrunch, the length, everything is the exact same on these. They just come in new spring colorways. With these shorts, you are going to get them in 4 different colorways. I have on the pink colorway here, but you're also going to get the green colorway, black colorway, and magenta colorway. Don't worry, we're going to go ahead and put all 4 colorways under the squat and cellulite test. I went ahead and brought you guys down so that I could show you these shorts. Now with these shorts, keep in mind that I do kind of hike them up. I purposely put the thigh seam right under my glutes just to help give that little extra pop. So that's a little trick for my girls if you want your glutes to look extra voluptuous in shorts. All right, and I went ahead and pulled down this side of the shorts just to kind of show you guys the length difference between where I style it versus where the shorts are naturally going to sit. Are going to have a little bit more side coverage than what you see whenever I have it styled. Then in these shorts, I do choose to size down to a medium, kind of in between like a medium and a large from Youngla For Her. So with all of the lower half of the Legacy seamless items, I do choose to size down to a medium and love the way it fits. All right, and now going over the cellulite coverage of the shorts. As you can see, I do have some rippling on my thighs here, and then I typically have some rippling on my cheeks, which I am seeing just a little bit. Honestly, I kind of figured these ones weren't going to be as cellulite covering since they are such a light color. And now going for the squat test in these. Again, if you were going to see my underwear, it would be probably about right there. So I do say that these pass the squat test. All right, and here is the magenta colorway. Going over cellulite coverage, as you can see, I do have some rippling on my thighs. I typically have some rippling on my glutes. And honestly, I'm not seeing very much rippling through the glutes on these. These are a bit darker than the pink that I had on originally. So I would say that these are gonna provide just a little bit more cellulite coverage than the lighter color. And then going for the squat test in these, again, if you were going to see anything, it was probably going to be like right there because that's where my underwear is sitting. So I would say that these do pass the squat test. All right, and here is the black colorway. And again, you guys can see the rippling from cellulite that I have on my thighs. Y'all know that I typically get it here on my glutes. However, in the black, I am not seeing it show through at all. So I would say that the black is 100% going to cover cellulite. And then here is the squat test. Again, I'm not seeing anything. If you were going to, it'd probably be right here. You say that the black passes the squat test and the cellulite test. All right, and moving on to the green colorway. You can see I do have the same rippling on my thighs here, and I typically see the same rippling on my glutes. However, in the green, I'm not really seeing much rippling on here, so I would say that these pass the cellulite test. And then for the squat test, again, I'm not seeing anything show through these, so I would say that the green are going to pass both the cellulite and squat test on both the shorts and the leggings. Right, and really quickly wanted to show you guys what the green sports bra looks like on in person, since I did try on the magenta and the pink colorway, which are new colorways. We all kind of know how black and white looks on. I wanted to show you guys the green because I think it may actually be like my new favorite from Youngla For Her. I don't know, either that or the magenta or the pink. I love them all. I can't choose. All right, and next up we have the new Legacy Seamless short sleeves that are gonna be dropping. These are going to come in 5 different colorways. I did happen to grab the green colorway as well as this pink colorway. You are also gonna get these tees in a black, white, and magenta colorway. Now in these short sleeves, I did choose to stick to my typical size medium. And while I do like the way it fits, it is a bit loose in the midsection, which sometimes I think I'm actually going to lean more towards just so that I don't feel like I'm always being compressed. However, I do suggest if you want these to fit more like a compression top and really compress in your midsection, I would suggest sizing down. And they were also sure to make sure that these were not cropped tees, so these fit perfectly with either the shorts or the leggings, and you don't have any skin breakage, so you get a full coverage piece. All right, and now moving on to the next item, which might actually possibly be my favorite item from this drop. I don't know, I do love the athletic wear, but there's nothing like a good solid hoodie, you know? And I am obsessed with the designs on these hoodies. You are gonna get these hoodies in 3 different colorways. I of course have the white on here, but I did also happen to grab the black colorway as well. Now I did choose to get 2 different sizes in these. I got the white in an extra large and I got the black in a large. So I'll go ahead and show you guys what the sizing difference is on these. All right, here is what the size extra large looks like on me. As you can see, it is just a bit oversized. Honestly, I kind of think I prefer the fit of the large. It's not quite as big in the center because the pockets on these hoodies are not a single pocket up in the front. They're 2 separate pockets on the sides, which I at times think whenever you get too big of a size, sometimes the pockets are just a little too big in the front as well. And here's what the black colorway looks like in a size large on me. Honestly, I kind of think the designs pop just a little bit more on the black colorway, but either way, I love this. I love both colorways in the hoodies. I actually even want the heather gray one now that I have these because I'm obsessed with the designs on them. Like anyone who loves old school traditional style tattoos, new school tattoos, like I don't know, this is just the vibe that I get from these. I am absolutely obsessed. And in the back, the design is so stinking cute. I could live in these. I love these. These are my favorite. I'm in love. All right, and the last item from this drop is going to be kind of like an accessory, but this is called the Cinch It. Now what this is it goes all the way around your waist and it kind of acts like a band to hold in any of your hoodies or t-shirts that you want more so tucked, but you don't want to have to like shove them into a sports bra like I've been doing for literal years. They made us a little cinch. All right, and really quickly wanted to show you guys how the cinch works. So you'll just put it around your waist and then you'll take these 2 little buttons and kind of cinch it into whatever tightness you need, especially to hold like say your hoodies or t-shirts. And then all you have to do is just tuck your little hoodie all the way around into the band of the Cinch It, and now you have a cute little cropped hoodie or cropped t-shirt or cropped crew or whatever oversized item you have. You can literally make anything into a crop. So that way you can buy the super oversized sizes like I always do, and then you can just make it a little crop. It's like a 2-for-1. And with these Cinch Its, they are going to come in 2 different colorways. I have the nude colorway here, but they're also going to drop it in a black colorway as well. Alrighty, my taters, that is everything that is dropping from Youngla For Her this Friday. I'm super excited for you guys to get your hands on these pieces. These are my absolute favorites. Like, I truly think this is my favorite drop from Youngla For Her so far, okay? Okay, I might be speaking really big here, but I really do believe that this is the best drop they've ever had. I hope this little try on haul was helpful for you guys. As always, if you have any questions at all regarding anything, please feel free to reach out to me. You can either drop any questions that you have down below in the comments, DM them to me over on my Instagram, or message me them over on my Snapchat. I'm active on all those platforms and am more than happy to answer any questions that you guys may have. As always, don't forget to use code TATER on anything Youngla or Youngla For Her. It will save you an extra 15% and it does help directly support me. So thank you to those of you that do choose to use my code. I'll have no idea how much your support means to me, and I truly just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. I wouldn't be doing any of this without you guys. So I love you guys and I thank you. I'm so thankful for you every single day. Okay, I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day, and I will see you later, taters. Getting a wee bit dark out, so I don't know if you guys noticed, but whenever I started stepping in the back, I'm looking like Batman. You know, it's like a little far back there, but that's okay. That's okay, because you want to know what? If Batman had this drip, I actually don't know where I was going with that. Like this hoodie, the green, the hot pink, they killed it. They killed it this drop. I have no words. I have no words besides I wouldn't be surprised if all of this sells out within 0.5 seconds of it going live. Okay, so be on the site and be on time. I'm just warning you. I said that with the boys. Surprisingly, did not sell out as fast as I thought it was going to. So my bad. That was an accidental hype on my end. However, this one, oh, I know the girlies. The girlies are gonna be over there. To cart, everything in their cart, and they're gonna check out. Okay, so for all my girly pops, I beg you, be on the site and be on time, okay? Be very quick, be very snappy, all right? I want you to get all these pieces. I wanna see you rocking these pieces because they are gorgeous, and you are gorgeous, and you deserve to look and feel your best. Because y'all are all beautiful. In case no one's told you today, you are beautiful, and you deserve to feel beautiful, okay? Anywho, I'm gonna quit chatting so I can go get this edited so that you guys can watch it so that you have a full walkthrough of everything you need. And then so that you have plenty of time to ask me any questions that you guys may have. Anything you guys need, I am here for you. That's the entire reason I have this platform. That's the entire reason I do social media at all, okay, is just to be a support system for someone. So if you need anything, your girl got you, okay. All right, I love you. I love you so much. I love you. I love you. Don't forget to use